Hey guys, it's Assassin1367 here, and welcome back to Slime Rancher. You may notice a few things have changed since you last tuned in, and that's because I've been farming a little bit off camera. If you don't want me to farm off camera, then just leave me some feedback in the comments. Just tell me whether or not you want me to. Until then, I'm going to continue playing a little bit off camera and a little bit on camera. Anyhow, so to see what I have changed, I'm sure you can definitely see a couple of things already. And our phosphors are no longer out here anymore. Pink booms are still in here. I did have the phosphors in here, but it just became too much of a hassle to even grab plorts, so I just basically killed them all. I chucked one hunter plort in there, and TARS did all the rest of the work for me. So I did some more exploring, got some more of the map, and I made honey booms, which they are a very good source of cash, which is basically one of the only reasons why I had made them. Yeah, I do have a lot of cash in comparison to the last time. I'm planning on farming it up to 100 grand, and then I'll spend the cash, and hopefully by then I have some stuff unlocked to get an upgrade. So I can do the 7Z rewards, but I'd prefer not to at this particular moment because, like I said, I'm trying to get up to 100 grand, and that won't really work too well if I'm focused on something else entirely. Where'd I put that puddle slime? I think I put him in the little lake thing down here. Oh yeah, I have new areas to explore. That was always... Never mind. I thought that might have been a new thing. Puddle plorts. This is a forever water source, so we can never accidentally run out. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this area here. There's 4 plots. I know that that's gonna be a bunch of puddle slimes. I don't think you can go over 5. Well, I mean, obviously you can put more than 5 in that little pond. What I mean is, if you put more than 5 in a close proximity to each other, they do not give plorts. So rather than... Huh. But, yeah, if you put more than one of those slimes very close together, it just doesn't, they don't produce as many plorts. So I will probably make it up to about 5, and then I'll stop, because I'm not all for that. Q-berries go to the boom pinks, then the heartbeats go to the hunter pinks, then the mint mangoes go to the boom honeys, and I'm gonna sleep here real quick so that I can pass a little bit of time. Get some more resources. Help this process along a little bit. And there's a lot of farming and stuff involved that, like, I know a lot of people get really bored with watching. I do that sometimes, like, I just fast forward through it, or something around those lines. I might stream on YouTube or something some of the Slime Rancher content. That way upload longer than like an hour video. I don't know if that's for the best or not, but we shall see. Get all these booms and all these honeys, and then we'll sell them. Oh yeah, I got upgraded backpack, so I can now carry up to 50. So that's nice. See, in only one day, I don't really get that much plorts, but, as you can see, they sell for a fairly large amount. I unlocked the lab, which I'll show you in a bit. I unlocked the grotto, and I unlocked the overgrowth. And the overgrowth is not that important. The lab is very important. Sleep for 2 days. Return. And now a lot of produce that has grown. So because I slept for 2 days, there's some that just kind of disintegrate upon trying to vacuum them up. However, the number that I get versus the number I get without is well higher. Now I do have like the auto feeders and everything on the on every single one of these. It's just the auto feeders don't work as well as hand feeding them. At least I have found. All I'm gonna do is just feed them all their specific foods, and you'll watch the magic happen whenever I collect all my cash monies. Alright, now get that mango there, and boom, 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 boom. Alright, let's shower it all over the place in there. Make sure it gets all over the place, because if it only hits one area, then odds are there's going to be some ones that just don't get the food. And see, now there's a lot in there. Over 50 of both kinds. Not today. Alright, now there's even more in here now than there was before. And that was just lucky timing just then, because like I don't always time it that well, see? I mean, I only lost the one, but that one is just sitting on the ground, and I'm like thinking about it, and if I forget about it at the wrong point in time, it's not good because the plorts can end up flying over to another corral, and if they fly over to a different corral, then, you know, other slimes can eat them, and pinks aren't very important for the cache. They're more important for the lab. However, you guys haven't seen the lab yet, so I'll show you that in a minute. Man. I wasn't gonna record anything today, but I had plans and they fell through. Like they always seem to do nowadays, and so yeah, instead of trying to make new plans with anybody, I just said screw it, I'm gonna record something because it's been a little while. By a little while I mean it hasn't really been that long, but I really just wanted to chill at home and record. I do already have a corral set up over here, so I will be putting another slime in there probably at some point, either during this episode or the next one, which I might record 2 episodes, one after the other, just so that I can get some more content out for you guys, because it's difficult for me to find the time to do both, like to have a job, have a normal life, and to record and edit and all that. So you won't see many edits in my videos, if any, unless something something seems really boring to me. Ooh, I just saved myself. Oh wait, shit. Oh. Give me it. It's a tar ornament. I want it. Well, now I'm kinda glad that I have to go back anyhow, but didn't want to come back immediately this quickly, but I got to, because I've got to that's just gonna sit there for now. I have to grab chickens, because where we're heading, we're gonna need a lot of meat. Or is it meat? It wasn't veggies. Maybe it wasn't meat either. It might have been fruit. And if it was fruit, then I need my fruit that I stored away already for myself. I know that there's ones that do need meat though, so that's why I'm backing up all these, even though I don't necessarily need them at the current moment. Alright, so, and then, whoops, not what I wanted to do. Okay, stop pulling them out of the fucking silo. I don't want them out of the silo. That is not what I wanted to do. Alright. So I need my fruit now. wonder if I can manage to get any more before I leave. Yes, I can. Get some more mint mangoes. That'll be good for the honey largo. That's actually a little annoying because I don't mean to suck up the port, but it's doing it on its own. Pink ports, guys, screw yourselves. I'm not in the mood right now to be pissed with like that. Okay, so now I'm on my way to go feed a Gordo that I saw earlier while I was farming for supplies, getting the stuff. I've already got like 4 of the phosphor. I'm not gonna collect very many more of that if I can help it. Because it's weekend, we get party crates, even though primarily useless. I mean, they might, you know, be a little fun to collect the, you know, the little bulbs, but other than that, essentially what they are is just a glorified... It's a glorified collectible that means pretty much nothing. And if not pretty much nothing, then nothing at all. I know it's somewhere around here, I just need to remember exactly where. Was it up there? I think it was. Waiting for it to recharge. Yeah, here he is. Alright, I shouldn't have to feed this guy as many because I have his favorite. See? Another slime key, that'll be good for me. Alright, come here. Party crate, you go over there real quick. I don't want you guys real quick, I just wanna... I know it seems kind of cruel, but that one stole my lunch money. And if you look over here, there's an area that you could have gone to as well. Have to wait for the jetpack to regenerate. Mind you, I don't remember where all of them are, all of the Gordos, but like, I'm trying my best. I really am. I know that there was a phosphor Gordo I saw a couple of different times now. If I can only remember how to get to it. It's not Alright, so that's the way we came in. And if I go this way, then this way, there's a door here, but I don't know what it leads to, so let's just unlock that on the way anyhow. Oh, it's to this area. Oh wow, that's like end game stuff that I don't mean to actually access as of right now. Don't mean to and don't need to. I don't know why it's even available for access. I just came out of there. Now I know that I got out of here somehow. And that's how I ended up finding it. I think I went that way. I went this route. Don't do this to me. No, you son of a... Actually super frustrating. That's irritating. So, I guess I might have done this. Might have gone that way. Yep. Alright, so that's exactly what I did. And then I fell down to here. It wasn't here, but it was somewhere nearby. I've yet to find any rad slimes, so that's a little bit of a disappointment. Because rad slimes are a pretty significant piece of the puzzle to do a lot of the for the machinery and stuff in this game. Some of them eat faster than others, so you can sometimes save some of the food. Which is pretty nice. Hunter slimes usually eat pretty quickly, so I try to feed them pretty much all of their food every single time, but the boom largo, they don't, so that's why I only feed them a little bit a lot of the times. And then of course these guys eat like crazy because number one, they have like the highest amount of themselves. Dang it. Just the one last one. There you go. Alright. And now put the extra 10 Q berries in there because I figure at some point or another I'll probably end up needing them. I might be recording some GTA later as well, I'm not sure. Sleep until morning. Day 55. That just tells you how much time I farmed for. Which, I mean, technically speaking, I didn't actually farm for the entirety of that time that you pass, but what I did was I built these corrals and the farm's little gardens, and then I'd do that 2-day time pass thing, and then I'd come back out to starving slimes with a bunch of food, and I would be able to feed them all their food, and they would just give me an insane amount all at once. So it's an interesting and useful tactic. Was it in here? I'm not absolutely certain at this point anymore. Right, so now this unlocks the indigo quarry, which actually will be coming in handy pretty quick here. And actually, if I remember correctly, Indigo Quarry is actually where the rad slimes are located. So, I might actually get some rad slimes before this episode. That's something that I'm pretty happy about. Yeah, treasure pods. Need to work out how to get the treasure cracker, cause hey buddy, aren't you a veg dude? Yeah, you're a veg dude. And then over here there's a party Largo, or party Gordo, sorry, not Largo. Come on, I'm almost right there. Give me that extra like foot. Come on. Come on. Just get that little bit of extra height. Wait for my jetpack to charge a little bit. Go to here. So this is where you're at, huh? And your diet is everything. Well, if your diet's everything, that means I can just feed you anything at all, and you'll eventually pop, which, I mean, sorry chickens, but you're all coming with rat slimes. Yes, please. No, come here. Sorry. It's a little exciting, the fact that I found rad slimes, because, as I said before, I haven't seen them until just now. So, I'd been looking for them, but I had forgotten what area they had spawned for, rad slimes in. So, because I kind of forgot what area they spawned in. Oh yeah, these are Oka-Okas, right? So, are any of them ready to go? Nope. Ow, son of a... Fuck off, prick. Wait, what am I doing? Chickadoo, get the fuck out of here. Really? Dickheads? Let me guess. The box that I fucking beat the shit out of is also, like, already looted because of you. Hi. Where is this? This is a fairly new and uncharted area for me. That includes, like, me watching videos on it as well, because I don't recall a lot of this area. There we go. Again, the only reason why I click into those is just so that if there are any of you who would in fact really like to see what those messages read, then you can. So this should lead me back into the cave, right, where I found the party Gordo. And I don't think I've got as much as I need at all. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough. I do need more. So, if I could get some food before all you guys decide to be pricks and snatch all the chickens and everything up, that'd be nice. Or, you know, if these could grow a little bit faster. Come on, you son of a bitch. Grow. Okay. Mother... Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out of here. Rex. Leave my fruit tree alone. What the heck? Your diet is veg. Why are you not eating the carrots? Fat motherfucker. Alright. So the only thing I really care about right now that's in my inventory is the slimes that I found just now. Alright, is there any more veg plots around here? Exiting that cave because I know that I can find more items out here. This is just one of those games where you know that you can just kind of tune yourself out while playing it without like needing to pay too much attention. You can still succeed at playing it. I forget what the diet of a rad slime is, but they're definitely coming in here, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill this cave up a bunch with rad slimes, and then I'm gonna turn them into their veg. Alright, so that's great actually, because I currently have not only heartbeats on me right now, but I also have these plots down here filled with carrots. Okay. So as I said before, you can basically leave them alone with their food for a while, and they will eat it as you're gone, and you'll come back to a lot of plorts. Now, most of what's in these guys' pens came from earlier on in the episode, but they will still eat a whole lot. Those guys, you can feed them and feed them and feed them, and they don't ever stop eating. They probably eat the most out of every single slime that I. That's not what I wanted to do. Why'd I walk over here to do that? Okay, and now there should be phosphors, because it's nighttime. Come on. Some phosphorus spawn. There we go. This is what I want to make. I want to make Actually, you know, I just realized I'm stupid. I did not want to put the rad slimes in that lower bit. Not at all. What I want to do is I want to put the phosphor slimes down there, and whenever I get quantum plorts, I'm going to make a phosphor quantum, because rads and every other type are decently easy to handle. Phosphors are fruit, though. I'm gonna have to put a plot of fruit down here or something. What kind of fruit's their favorite is the real question. For them, it's probably the odd onions, which is gonna be the part that really sucks, because, like, oh no. Oh no. No! No! I didn't want you to turn into the... Thank God there's nothing down here for you to eat. And there's just there's a bunch of, like, the normal phosphors left, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fire this boom plort where they can't get to it, and then I'm going to pick up the regular phosphors. Only the regulars. Is that really all of the fucking regular ones there were? Alright, 50 carrots coming out, because I gotta pick up phosphor plorts. Well, actually, I don't have to pick up the phosphor plorts. I gotta pick up the rad plorts, which I don't even understand how there are phosphor plorts in here. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so let's see. Make sure real quick. No glowing green plorts anywhere, right? Good. Okay, so the rad slimes I'm gonna combine with something else in this particular corral. Now I gotta pick up one. Oh yeah, I did leave this over here, so I might as well just use this then. And this is natural selection. Those who are stupid enough to do this deserve it. Come back here, Tar. You're gonna eat these. Make sure there's none up here, because sometimes they do travel up in this tube. But they didn't. Not at least. What am I doing? These will just end up disappearing anyway. I'm gonna make it a garden plot again, but I'm not sure as to what exactly I'm gonna put in the garden. And now I'm gonna have another garden that I didn't have before. And I'm going to put nutrient soil and sprinklers on it. And the same for this one. And this one. Okay, would you just die already? Good. So now, the phosphors can live here in peace at the moment. What is a phosphorus favorite? Slimepedia. Slimes. Phosphors. Q-berry is its favorite. That's actually perfect. So what I'll do is I'll plant 3 Q-berries down there. Until such a point where they are combined with quantums, which then will make them quantum phosphors, and they will have phase lemon trees, maybe. Anyhow, so yeah, my rad collection here. Just put those in there real quick, and then I'll click the button, suck them all up. Alright, now, what to combine the rads? I'm not sure. Starmail, Casey. $6,250 for this. Sure. Grotto upgrade. Sure. Why not? Why not? Why not? Now I'm poor again. I know I was aiming to get the 100,000, but and I was so close to getting Leap. But anyhow, I think it's time to wrap this episode up. I'll probably pick right back where I'm leaving off from. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I'll see you all in the next one. And welcome to the Brotherhood.